Hey lovelies and welcome back. So today I'll be sharing with you how I achieve this beauty. That is how I sectioned this unit. In my previous video, I mentioned that your ability to section a full lace unit in a way that lays on the head is more important than your professionalism in braiding per se. What makes you a professional as a wig artist is the ability to section your unit in a way that it suits the skull of a human being. So without wasting much time, like jump right into it. So the first thing you want to do is slide this unit on your mannequin head, and then watch what I'm going to be doing here now. Drag, yeah, before pinning down. Drag, that is stretch out before pinning down. You want to make sure everywhere is laying flat and nice. So at the back, what do you do first? Hook your strap. Make sure it's hooked so that it should look the way it's supposed to look on the head. So this next thing you want to do is clap some parts. I don't know what English I'm going to use to describe what I'm doing here, but I hope you can see what I'm doing. Like a tailor will say that, princess that kind of stuff. So clap some parts and just pin down. So it's that back is not standing, it's not floating. It actually stick to the mannequin skin. Or should I say mannequin head now? Or the neck, whatever. And then the next thing is to drag other parts. Make sure it's smooth. There should not be, just make sure everything is smooth. Everywhere is smooth and nice. And so when you're braiding, you would not have the ones that are overlapping. All right. That being said, I just want to let you watch. When we get to a part I will have to explain, I'll be back. Good luck. Okay, just before I go, ah, I'm looking for some extra pin to lay the back very well because that's the first part I'll be working on. So I went ahead and removed some pin in front and just make sure the back is nice. After sectioning the back, I'll go back. Now the first place I'm sectioning is where you have the joining, but you will not part there. You step down a little bit and then part it ear to ear. Am I understood? Yes. Don't part on the your joining part on the net. Step down a little and part ear to ear. When you're done, you just want to weave the front part out of your way and start working with the back part. So until then, good luck. There is desire, there is gonna be a flame. Where there is a flame, someone's bound to get burned. Just because it burns doesn't mean you're gonna die. But gotta get up and try. There is desire, there is gonna be a flame. Where there is a flame, someone's bound to get burned. Just because it burns doesn't mean you're gonna die. But gotta get up and try. There is desire, there is gonna be a flame. Where there is a flame, someone's bound to get burned. Just because it burns doesn't mean you're gonna die. But gotta get up and try. Okay, so and welcome back. So we're done matting the front section out of the way. So now you want to start working from the back section. And the first thing you want to do is to part the section you have, starting from the line you have made across the two ears. That is the ear to ear line you have made. As you can see clearly, you want to start departing from one end to another, making sure they are of the same size. Notice that I did some overlapping at the back, right? And I don't know if you can see, but it's showing a little. So that's going to be hiding in the braid that will be in that area. Try and take my time just so that I can carry everyone along. So section according to your size and braid it out of the way. So for this one's close to the ear, I'm not braiding it. If you notice, I'm just like twisting them because I'm going to connect it to the front. When I'm sectioning the front, I'm going to be connecting it. So there's no point matting them down. That's why you see me do what I'm doing. And go ahead to part the next line, making sure you're both on your left and on your right, you have an even amount of hair. You don't take one side much more than the other side. And then watch what I'll be doing now. This is very important if you're working on a full lace net. Notice that every of your braid on the next line has to fall in between the previous one, not parallel to it. You're not doing this, you don't want them to align. Make sure they fall in between. This helps to, and when you section this, when you do your sectioning this way, you can barely tell. In fact, you can't tell, not you can barely tell, you can't tell where the joining on the net is. Everything is concealed. That's why proper sectioning is very important. And then you just want to go in with the third line. This is because of the size I am braiding. Notice they are in between. Can you notice that? Okay. This is because of the size of braid. It doesn't mean anyone you're doing, there has to be 3 lines at the back or 4 lines at the back. No. It's dependent on the size you want. Just use this as a guide. You notice that the ones close to that parting, the parting at the middle, I always twist them down. And I told you why, because I'm going to be resectioning it so it will blend with the line I'm going to be creating at the front. Okay, so it's time to start. I just divide this in two, and that's it. I'm going to come back. These ones that are very close to the line, I'm going to come back to adjust them. So it's not like I'm losing the I'm using the ones in the front so I could part and blend with the ones at the back and we're good. So for this size of braids, I'll be needing just 3 on one side and 3 on the other side. That's like 6 in total. If you notice something, the one close to my padding space is a little wider than the rest. Yeah, I like doing my braids that way. It gives me, it gives me a kind of result I would not want to jeopardize. So I just want to mat this out of the way, and this video really shouldn't be this long, right? We could just fast forward. This thing is easy, right? It's not supposed to take long like this. But I'm trying not to fast forward so I could carry everyone along. So notice something. It's time to blend the back, right? I'd already taken a little from the ear side, not in front. Watch what I'm doing. So I can blend the lines. Yeah, so that one I twisted. I am now braiding it because I have added what I wanted to add to it. Now the next one I also want to loosen and adjust to connect the line to the ones at the back. Yeah. Can you see what's happening here? Yeah. So we're done with the sectioning and this is the unit. Can you tell me where the joining is? Can you spot it? Just let me know in the comment section if you can see anything that looks like joining. And this was before we trimmed the baby hairs, which was made with human hair. And then for our unit, this is all you need to lay it. If you've been seeing my installation videos, you just need a got to be spray and a papaya wax. That is edge control, and you're good. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.